Welcome to the Senior Estate Concierge Show. At Senior Estate Concierge, our mission is to bridge the gaps in the senior services industry and provide a highly compassionate, trusted, and caring team of professional solution providers and resources for seniors and families dealing with life changes and challenges. Find us online at seniorestateconcierge.com.
Senior Estate Concierge Podcasts are designed to be informational and educational while featuring trustworthy service providers, and are also made possible through the support of a select group of sponsors. MedPro USA Health Services offers personalized home health care designed around you. Their skilled nurses, therapists, and caregivers provide exceptional care, from medical support to daily living assistance, all in the comfort of your home. Let them help you or your loved ones live safely and comfortably with dignity. Contact Mila Kill, that's MILAKIL, today at 713-932-0017 or info@mpuhealthservices.com. This is Gail Stolzenberg with Senior Estate Concierge with another podcast of one of our members. This week, we're featuring Allan Berger of Financial Flexibility Services and also a member of the Northwest and the Central chapter. So, Allan, let's start off with a little bit of your background, sir.
Hey, Gail, good morning. I was born in and grew up in Boston and graduated from Northeastern University in Boston with an engineering degree. I love trucks, and for the first 7 years out of college, I worked for Mack Trucks as a sales engineer, a real first fun job. This was followed by moving to Houston to join a 3-year-old public company where I ultimately became a corporate VP overseeing 3,600 trucks operating across the U.S. and Canada, many of them Mack Trucks. It was my dream job. I followed this by starting my own manufacturing company that I ultimately sold to investors. This was followed by joining a Houston technical marketing company to help grow their business with technical clients.
Okay, so how about fast forwarding to your current career and tell us about how you got started there, Allan.
Interesting. About 12 years ago, after watching my parents deal with Alzheimer's and the self-pay costs that took every dollar they had saved until nothing was left, my wife and I began looking into a reverse mortgage for ourselves for two main reasons. One was to convert as much of our home equity into easily accessible growing cash that we didn't need at the time, to have the security and peace of mind knowing it would be available if and when needed as we aged. Hopefully not, but maybe. And to purchase long-term care policies my parents didn't have as our backup should they be needed, rather than having to use our retirement funds or experience what my parents had experienced. Because we didn't need the money, I took my time and read everything as engineers do. I drove the reverse mortgage companies we were considering crazy with all of my questions. Details. Once we selected the company we went with for our reverse mortgage and the smoke had cleared, they called and said they wanted to hire me. I laughed. I told them I wasn't looking for a new job. They annoyed me for about 5 years before I agreed to join them after becoming a licensed financial home equity conversion specialist about 6 years ago.
All right, sir. Now, we're here talking about the Senior Estate Concierge. What was the reason that you joined this organization, sir?
I joined TSEC because as a newly licensed financial home equity conversion specialist, I had chosen a new career to help senior homeowners like my parents, and TSEC's mission fit my objectives. TSEC was just starting out and had been recommended to me to look into by first attending several TSEC meetings. Being a senior homeowner, I took advantage of using some of TSEC's services and the advice of several members by taking care of some personal needs like home repairs and purchasing long-term care policies. It was that, quote, try before you buy experience, quote, that convinced me to join TSEC to offer my services to other TSEC members for their senior homeowner clients.
Okay, sir. Now, tell us exactly how your business fits in with TSEC, and you might even go through a case study and some of the information about your company, sir.
Okay. Well, for TSEC providers, which are our members, who assist or would like to assist senior homeowners who want to remain living in their home, and if these homeowners have a concern for or fear of running out of money to pay for their growing needs, I educate these homeowners that they actually may have some of the money they need. I show them that they may be able to convert some of their home equity into an easily accessible growing line of credit, using their money in their walls that they didn't realize they might have available to them, and without selling their home or applying for a bank loan or the need to make any repayments, and still be able to remain living in their home for as long as they would like as their primary residence. I have a case study that I think you'll find interesting. It's about an 87-year-old widow in a wheelchair who has a $225,000 appraised home she owns free and clear. She does not have the available cash to modify her bathroom or her wheelchair to fit through the doorway or to reconfigure her bathtub and shower. And she's not financeable by any financial entity. By converting her available home equity to a line of credit, she is now able to make home modifications needed and use TSEC home remodelers for the home remodeling.
Oh, excellent. Plan today for peace tomorrow. Dignity Memorial's compassionate funeral pre-planning services ensure your wishes are honored while easing the burden on loved ones. Lock in costs, have the choice to pay over time, and gain the confidence that comes with being prepared. Secure your legacy with care. Contact Rebecca Davis for a personalized consultation at 713-256-8739 or rebecca.davis@dignitymemorial.com. Tell us a little bit about the future plans for your business.
Well, for 2025, I plan to focus on 4 market areas that work with senior homeowners. 1, the healthcare industry that is involved with self-pay. 2, long-term care. 3, home remodelers. And 4, financial planners, financial advisors, CPAs, and elder law firms. I also plan to make presentations to groups that offer dedicated programs to seniors, senior groups that have meetings with invited speakers, and as many face-to-face meetings as possible with providers.
I know that you're a member of two of the chapters, the Central chapter and the Southeast chapter. Would you talk a little bit about what your experience is with the chapter meetings?
I find the chapter meetings to be very interesting and advantageous to me because I am constantly meeting new members or prospective new members, and they seem to have a strong interest in what I'm offering. And for one, were not aware of even what I am trying to present. They've heard about reverse mortgages, they heard about home equity, but they had no idea what the details were. And so they ask, tell me more. And as I educate them, they say frequently, I have someone I want you to talk with. So basically, I don't know the people they know, but if they have confidence in me, then they open the door for me to help their particular party who is struggling and would possibly benefit by knowing what I'm offering.
Now, we have 6 chapters in Senior Estate Concierge, conveniently located around the city of Houston. And I understand that you have spoken to several of those chapters.
That's correct. In fact, I've got a PowerPoint presentation that I developed strictly for TSEC, and I am on halfway through presenting that to each of the 6 chapters. And it basically is educational in the sense that I'm not selling anything. I'm merely trying to educate our members with a tool in their toolbox that might help them grow their business, but more importantly, use to help the members, the seniors who are looking for financial help. And that's what I offer.
Excellent, excellent. I know you're a very busy man, Allan, but tell us what you do in your spare time.
When I can find it, I call it Allan time. I mean, I have 2 lists in my computers, what I have to do and what I want to do. And so on what I want to do, I spend as much time as possible reading a variety of publications that write about subjects I have an interest in. And it's a cross-section that makes no sense to most people, but I'm a curious person. I email comments to the writers of those materials that I've read and get correspondence back. And I find that very encouraging. Hobby-wise, I've had one hobby for probably 60 years of my life, and that's model railroading, where I actually build the models. I started out when I was 11 years old doing this, and I continue to do this to this day. And I also build model trucks. I also have family time with my family, who all lives close by in Houston. Weekly attention to home upkeep and repairs. The reputation is Grandpa can fix anything, so they bring me everything. I'm also a sous chef, and for my wife with cooking, but I'm also a sous for much more, sort of like driving Miss Daisy. And last, as the patriarch of my family, I'm on call 24/7 for a variety of reasons.
I'll bet. So I know that our listeners would like to learn a little bit more. Tell us a good contact, phone number, website, email to get in touch with you, Allan.
Telephone and text number is the same. It's 832-360-6700. and all reasonable hours. Website is www.financialflexibility.services with an S.
Oh, very good, sir. Well, this concludes our interview. I want to thank you so much, Allan, for sharing with us. And listeners, be sure and share this with your associates. Go to seniorestateconcierge.com for more information and listen to the other podcasts that are on there. And you can get in touch with me at Gail, that's Gail, at seniorestateconcierge.com. Thank you.
Have you ever thought about doing your own podcast? It is the absolute best way to grow your brand, spread your message, and build your following. Fresh Media Works can help. We do all the heavy lifting, and you just focus on your message. To find out how easy we can make launching your new podcast, call 713-269-4620 or check us out at freshmediaworks.com.